2024 SEC schedule reveal just dropped. Y'all know I'm excited because now we get to see the actual dates of each game and where we're going to play and all of that jazz. Now, there was a lot of predictions out there. There was a lot of, speculation. But, man, when I saw the final lineup, I'm going to keep it a buck. It looks favorable. And I am definitely not going to complain. So, hey, let's dive into it. But before we do that, welcome to Unfair Sports. I'm your host, Jay. Thank y'all for pulling up to the channel. Let's dive into this new schedule. Now, I know y'all saw dropped video on the running back we just picked up out of the portal. We're excited about that. We'll go live at 9 p.m. So we're going to talk more in depth with the crew. But this schedule reveal is huge for Oklahoma because I'm going to keep it a buck. It really does look favorable, man. And when I say it looks favorable, it looks favorable. So let's look at this bad boy and let's talk through what I'm seeing out of the schedule. All right. So, of course, here's the graphic. Sooners drop that bad boy. Looks beautiful, man. So we'll start the season off. Temple, August 31st at the crib. Houston comes to the crib September 7th. Tulane on the 14th. So we've got two teams that are trying to, Tulane's coach is at Houston. And Tulane got a new coach, so you got a lot of moving parts there to talk about. Then from there, we have Tennessee coming to the crib. First SEC game is at the crib with Tennessee coming to town on September 21st. That's going to be a fun one, right? Josh Heupel makes his valiant return to Oklahoma for the first time since he left in the mid-2010s and, took his talent up to Utah State and Missouri, UCF, now at Tennessee, doing some really good stuff. Then we follow up and travel to Jordan-Hare, which makes me nervous because Jordan-Hare, we all know, is cursed. Little weird place, little spooky. Things happen there, but we'll travel to play against Hugh Freeze and the Auburn Tigers. That one's going to be a pretty good game, too. SEC, baby. All these games will be good, but I'm interested in that one. It'll be our first road SEC game, and we'll see what the new look Hugh Freeze Tigers is going to look like. This is what's important. Now, so as you see after that, we got Texas, but we got a bye week right there. Now, that's what's dope. We get the bye week right before we play against Texas. Then we got Red River, October 12th. So, bye week, then we play against Texas, which is going to be huge, of course, for us. We'll play Red River on that day. Then, after that, we get South Carolina coming to the crib. We travel to Ole Miss, so we go to Oxford, play at the Grove. If you're going to be on the road for that one, you got to do it. I think I'm going to try to make that game because that one's going to be a fun one. Then Maine comes into the play. And after we play Maine, we travel to Columbia, Missouri, and we play against the Missouri Tigers. We get to play the second Tigers in the SEC, bringing back an old Big 8/Big 12 rivalry. Try to keep this winning streak going. We're already 1-0 so far against Missouri since the last time we played. I'm going to try to keep that streak going. We'll go up to Missouri as they've now become a pseudo rival for us. We'll play them up there at their crib. Then the beauty of it comes in right here too. We get another bye week, folks. We get a second bye week, which this schedule is built on 2 bye weeks. We get a second bye week right after Missouri. And then what happens? We play Bama at the crib. You know how beneficial that is to get a bye week before playing against a physical squad like Bama, after playing a physical squad like Missouri? Oh, boy. I'm hyped on that one. So hyped. Then we travel for Thanksgiving weekend. We'll be at Death Valley. Most likely a night game against the LSU Tigers. So we play all 3 Tigers this year, which is, of course, a very interesting concept to see. But we'll play all 3 of them. That one's going to be lit. I will be at that game. And, yeah, that is what that 2024 schedule looks like. And so there's a lot of the interesting things in there is the 2 bye weeks before our biggest games, right? And then you have an additional quote-unquote bye week. We'll play Maine here. That one is the traditional SEC cupcake before another big road game. So in between big games, we get breaks. Now, Auburn and the Tennessee game, that's going to be a physical test. We're going to get worked. It's going to be some work for us to win those games. But then you go into that one, that bye week before Texas, man, is huge. Like, that's probably the one. If there's one thing about this schedule release that put a smile on his face, is those 2 bye weeks, because that can make or break a season. So that means we're going to play 5 games, get a break, play 5 games, get a break. Then we play our last 2. You can't ask for more than that, right? The opportunity to rest, attrition won't kill you. It's huge when playing, especially in this conference, because of how physical it is. So guess what? We just got the opportunity to have a really good year. So when I look at this initially, as we're still retooling and putting things together, I had to tweak this from what I put in the Discord. So my Discord folks, don't kill me, but I'd say our floor is 9-3. Our ceiling is 12-0. Am I saying we're going that? No. But I'm saying 9-3 or 12-0. Ceiling and floor. The defense is being retooled. We're bringing in a lot of athletes, a lot of really good players. And offensively, we keep this going the way that we did the last couple of years, because we've got a coach that runs a similar setup, and we still got our wide receivers, running backs are retooling. All we got to do is get the offensive line together, which that's something I never worried about with Bill Beatonbow. He always makes the magic happen on the line. I promise you, this season's going to be elite because we're bringing back so much. Remember, we were young this season, and now we get to show that veteran presence out there, baby. I'm excited. This is going to be fun. Next season's going to be lit. So now y'all see this new schedule. Y'all see what things look like. Hop in the comments. Let your boy know what's your thoughts. How y'all feel about the schedule for the SEC for 2024. What games are you guys going to go to? I would love to know which ones, especially on the road, you all plan on showing up at. I would love to hear from you all, because I plan on hitting a few of these home games. Definitely going to plan on trying to hit some of these road games as well. If you've made it this far, you like the content, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Love for you to join this family of college football fans. I'm over here losing my mind as I'm excited about the schedule. We're talking, of course, a lot of OU football and college football in general. We're going to grow and talk a lot more SEC ball starting here in January. Now that we're in the SEC, we're going to be talking SEC ball. So you're going to hear me talk about other teams. We're talking about evaluating. We're going to be doing a lot of that because, baby, it is time. We are now in the SEC, and now we are going to be traveling and having some fun in these games. So make sure y'all let me know. Hop in the comments. Let us know where y'all going to be. We'll be live tonight, 9 p.m. Central Time. Me and Coop will have 2 special guests on there. We're going to talk about these schedules. We're going to talk about everything that's been going down. So I would love for y'all to pull up and join us. So YouTube says check out one of these videos. Of course, I highly recommend it because I curated it for you. And we've got a lot of news coming over the next couple of days. So keep your eyes open, and we'll talk soon. Peace.